My name is Angela Thorpe. I'm a company spokeswoman for the great state of Wyoming and State Farm Company.
So, Angela, today we're getting some tips on the big game. It's coming up, and I understand there's a lot more accidents that happen surrounding the game. What kind of statistics are there in Wyoming as far as accidents after this game?
Yeah, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 40% of the vehicle-related deaths that occurred after the big game in 2010 were due to drunk driving. And overall, auto accidents each year in Wyoming cost the state around $885 million. And there are several simple things that you can do to keep you and your guests safe when throwing a championship game party.
What are some tips you have for people hosting parties this year?
Yeah, for the home team, right? When you're throwing the party, make sure to start off the party right by rewarding designated drivers, right? They're going to be sober and safely getting people home, so reward them with perks like prime parking spots or first dibs on the best seat near the big screen. We also recommend that you serve plenty of food to help offset the effects of alcohol. And since so many favorite game day eats are like salty snacks, those can make people thirsty, so be sure to have a pitcher of water and lots of non-alcoholic beverages available as well. We also recommend that you avoid offering mixed drinks. Those go down a little bit too easy, and people can get far beyond their limits. And really, a great tip is to stop serving alcohol when the fourth quarter begins. And finally, always make sure to help your guests get home safely. And if that means that you need to feel comfortable and stay at your house and sleep it off for a while, that's not a bad choice, because the alternative of them being hurt or being stopped with a DUI or worse, being in an accident where someone else is killed, that's a terrible scenario. So just let them sleep it off at your home.
What kind of tips do you have for party goers?
Tips for the visiting team, right? You're going to a party. If you know you're going to be drinking, just leave your keys at home and grab a friend who's a designated driver and then offer to pay for their gas or take them out to dinner later on for safely getting you around that day. Also, do not drink on an empty stomach, right? If your friend is standing there saying, gosh, I haven't eaten all day, and they're putting a few drinks away, walk them over to the snack table and get them something to eat. Also, alternate. That's a long game, right? We're talking about 4 hours of a game. So alternate between alcohol and non-alcohol beverages throughout the game. And if you are sober, keep an eye on your friends that are drinking, and don't be afraid to take their keys away. And finally, most important thing that keeps us all very safe, always, always, always wear your seatbelt.